Hello friends and my dear students, I welcome you all to my channel. I hope you are all well and your studies are also going on well. So this is part 4 video on the chapter of percentage where I will solve the test paper 9. This test paper has mostly multiple choice questions where 4 choices are given and one choice will be correct based on the entire concept of the chapter of percentage. If you have not watched the previous 3 parts video on the chapter of percentage, I highly and strongly suggest and request that you watch them also to maintain the continuity of your study on the chapter of percentage. So this video is part of the playlist CBSE Maths 8 for class CBSE Maths for class 8 following the textbook of author RS Aggarwal. If you are new to my channel or not yet subscribed, or if you are visiting my channel for the first time and my videos are beneficial to you, then I strongly suggest and request that you please support me by subscribing to my channel, and please do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. So let's get started in solving the test paper 9 on the chapter of percentage. Okay, so I have the test paper 9 on the left hand side. I hope the fonts are big enough so that you can see them properly. On the right hand side, I will solve the problems. Okay, so let's start solving the problems. All the problems are okay. So all the problems are not MCQ. Section A are the questions of section A are subjective, and questions of section B and C. C is filling the blanks. Only the section B is MCQ. So let's start solving the problems. Section A, problem number 1, part 1, 24% as a fraction. So we have to express 24% as a fraction. So 24% as a fraction, 24% means 24 by 100, and this is the fraction. Now 24 by 100, this is not the correct answer. You have to simplify. You have to reduce the fraction to its simplest form, and it becomes 6 by 25. So 6 by 25 is the fraction when the percentage 24% is expressed as a fraction. It is 6 by 25. Now if I do any kind of silly mistakes, I will not focus in any kind of silly mistakes that I might be doing. I will focus in the concepts and the method that I am applying to solve the problems. Okay. Part 2, express 105% as a decimal. So 105%, first we convert to express a percentage as a decimal. We first convert the decimal into a fraction. So 105% means 105 divided by 100. Now we know that any fraction with the denominator is a power of 10 can be easily expressed as a decimal. So this is equal to, we put, since the denominator is a 10 to the power 2, we put a decimal point in the numerator 2 places from the right hand side. So it becomes 1.05. So 1.05 is the decimal when 105% is expressed as a decimal. Okay. Part number 3, express 4:5 as a percentage. So this is the ratio 4:5. Now how do we express, to express a ratio as a percentage, we first express the ratio as a fraction. We know that 4:5 ratio as a fraction will be 4 by 5, and now we express the fraction as a percentage just by multiplying the fraction with 100. So 4 by 5, the fraction 4 by 5 when expressed as a percentage will be 4 by 5 multiplied by 100 percentage. This is equal to 80%. Okay. Part 4, it is asking to express the percentage 56 percentage as a ratio. Okay. So how do we express 56% as a ratio? First, we convert the percentage as a fraction, which will be 56 by 100. And then we reduce the fraction to its simplest form, and so it will be 14 by 25. So the, and hence the fraction, we know how we express a fraction as a ratio. So this will be equal to 14 is to 25. So 14 is to 25 is the ratio when 56 percentage is expressed as a ratio. Okay, let's do problem number 2. If 34% of a number is 85, find the number. Okay, so let the number be, x. This implies, as per the given problem statement, uh, it is given that 34% 34% of x is equal to 85. This implies 34% of x means 34% means 34 by 100. We have 34 by 100 of x is equal to 85. So this implies of operator means multiplication. So we have 34 by 100 multiplied by x is equal to 85. From here we can say that x will be equal to 85 divided by 34 by 100, which is equal to 85 multiplied by 100 divided by 34. Okay. Uh, so 17 divides 34 with 2, and 17 divides 85 with 5, and 2 divides 100 with 50, and this is equal to 250. So 250 is the number. Okay, let's do problem number 3. The value of a machine depreciates every year by 10%. If the present value of the machine is rupees 54,000, what was its value last year? So this kind of what problem, uh, whichever quantity is unknown, we assume that to be as a variable. So let value last year, value of machine last year be rupees x. So we are assuming the value of the machine last year be x. Now it says that the value of a machine depreciates every year by 10%. So this implies value of machine present year will be equal to 10% less 10% less than x, as x was the value of the machine last year, and since the value depreciates every year, so present year the value will be 10% less than last year, that is 10% less than x. Now 10% less than x means 10% less means 100 minus 10% of x. 100 minus 10 percent means 90% of x. This is equal to 90% of x means 90 by 100 of x. Now of operator means multiplication, so this is equal to 90 by 100 multiplied by x. Now if you simplify 90 by 100, it is 9 by 10. So this becomes 9x by 10. So the value of the machine present here is 9x by 10, where we have assumed x to be the value of the machine last year. Now it is also given that if the present value of the machine is 54,000, so this implies that we can say 9x by 10 is equal to rupees 54,000. So this implies x will be equal to rupees 54,000 divided by 9 by x. This is equal to rupees 54,000 multiplied by 10 by 9. So 9 cancels 54,000 with 6,000. So this is equal to rupees 60,000. So the value of the machine last year was 60,000. Okay, let's do problem number 4. An alloy contains 30% copper, 42% nickel and rest zinc. Find the mass of zinc in 1 kg of alloy. So alloy, so it is given that so alloy, we know that alloy is alloy contains copper. Alloy contains copper. The total alloy is made up of copper, nickel and zinc. Now percentage my machine is giving problem, it is running very slow. Anyway, alloy contains copper, nickel and zinc. Now amount of copper is given, to be 30%. Also amount of nickel is given to be 42%. Now since the alloy is made up of only copper, nickel and zinc, the rest must be zinc. So amount of zinc as a percentage will be equal to 100. 100% is the total amount of the alloy, and amount of zinc, that is the percentage of zinc, will be 100 minus 30 plus 42. This much percentage. This is equal to 100 minus 72 percentage, which is equal to 28 percentage. So the amount of zinc in the alloy is 28 percentage. Now it is asking find the mass of zinc in 1 kg of alloy. So therefore amount of zinc in 1 kg alloy will be equal to 28% of 1 kg. So this is equal to 28% of 1 kg means 28 by 100, a fraction of 1 kg. So this is equal to 28 by 100 of, let's convert 1 kg to gram, we have 1000 gram. So this is equal to 28 by 100 multiplied by 1000 gram. This is equal to 100 cancels 1000 with 10. So this is equal to 280 gram. 280 gram. So 1 kg of alloy will contain 280 gram of zinc. Okay, let's do problem number 5. In a class, 60% of the total number of students are boys and there are 14 girls. How many students are there in the class? So it is asking what is the total number of students, that is the number of boys plus the number of girls. So let us assume, let total students be X. So it is given that 60% of the total number of students are boys. So this implies number of boys is equal to 60% of X. X is the total number of students that we have assumed. 60% of X means 60 by 100 of X. This is equal to 60 by 100 of operator means multiplication. So 60 by 100 multiplied by X. When you simplify 60 by 100, it becomes 3x by 5. So the number of boys is 3x by 5, where X is the total number of students. Okay. Now this implies the number of girls, the total number of students we have assumed to be X, and we have found that the number of boys is 3x by 5. Therefore, the number of girls will be X minus 3x by 5. This is equal to 5x minus 3x by 5. This is equal to 2x by 5. Now, it is also given that the number of girls is 14 and there are 14 girls. So this implies we can say 2x by 5 is equal to 14. So this implies x is equal to 14 divided by 2 by 5, which is equal to 14 multiplied by 5 by 2. This is equal to 35. So the total number of students in the class is 35. Okay, let's do problem number 6. Which is largest? We have to compare three numbers which are given as a percentage, as a fraction, and as a decimal. So 8 and 1 by 3 percentage, comma 4 by 25, and the decimal is 0.15. So when we are asked, so how do we compare a fraction, a percentage with the decimal? We convert. So whenever we are asked to compare a percentage, a fraction, and a decimal, we always convert the percentage and the fraction as a decimal, and then we compare the three decimals. So first of all, 8 and 1/3 percentage, it is in mixed fraction. Let's convert this into a improper fraction. So 8 and 1 by 3 improper mixed fraction becomes 25 by 3 percentage. Now This 25 by 3 percentage, we have to convert it as a decimal. So first we will convert it as a fraction. So this becomes 25 by 3 divided by 100. So this is equal to 25 by 3 into 100. Now 25 by 3 is, if you convert the fraction 25 by 3 as a decimal, it will be 824.33, and we have divided by 100. So this 8.33 when divided by 100 becomes 0.083. Okay. So the 8 and 1 by 3 percentage is equal to 0.083 decimal. Now we have to convert the fraction 4 by 25 as a decimal. So 4 by 25, how do you convert it as a decimal? So whenever, if you can, the best way is that one good way is that if you can multiply both the numerator and the denominator of the fraction, so that the denominator becomes a multiple of 100, that is 10, a multiple of 10, that is it becomes 10, 100, 1000, then do that. So I can see the denominator is 25. If I multiply with 4, I will get 100 in the denominator. So this fraction is equivalent to, I will multiply both the numerator and the denominator with 4, and I get 4 into 4 divided by 25 multiplied by 4. This is equal to 16 by 100. Now I see that the denominator is 100. I can easily convert this as a decimal, and it will be 0.16. So now I have to compare the three decimals, which are 0.083, 0.16 and 0.15. Clearly we see clearly the largest decimal, largest decimal is equal to 0.16. Hence the fraction 4 by 25 is the largest one. Okay, let's do now start section B, which are multiple choice questions. Question number 7. What percent of 2 by 9 is 1 by 4? What percent of 2 by 9 is 1 by 4? So when you are asked what percent of y is x, the answer is x by y multiplied by 100, this much percentage. So it is asking what percent of 2 by 9 is 1 by 45. So the answer will be 1 by 45 divided by 2 by 9, and this whole multiplied by 100, this much percentage. Now if we simplify, we get 9 multiplied by 100 divided by 2 multiplied by 45 percentage. Now if you do simplification, 9 cancels 45 with 5, 5 cancels 100 with 20, and 2 cancels 20 with 10. So this is equal to 10 percentage, and hence the correct choice is D. The correct choice is D. Okay. Let's do problem number 8. a number decreased by 30% gives 84. The number is, okay. So let the number be, let the number be x. Now new number when decreased by after, sorry, new number after decreased by 30%, after decreased by 30% will be equal to 30% less, 30% less than x. So that if we have assumed the number to be x, and if the number is decreased by 30%, then the new number has to be 30% less than x. And we know that 30% less than x means 100 minus 30, this percentage of x. This is equal to 70% of x. 70% of x means 70% means 70 by 100 of x. Now of operator means multiplication, so this becomes 70 by 100 multiplied by x. After simplification, this is equal to 7x by 10. So this is the number after 30% decrease, 7x by 10, where we have assumed the number to be x. Now it is given that after 30% decrease, the number becomes 84. So we can say 7x by 10 is equal to 84. So this implies x will be equal to 84 divided by 7 by 10. This is equal to 84 multiplied by 10 by 7, and this is equal to 7 cancels 84 with 12. So this is equal to 120. So the number is 120, and hence the correct choice is C. C is the correct choice. Okay, let's do problem number 9. Excuse me, friends, I will have some water. My throat is choking. Okay. So let's do problem number 9. It is asking what percent of 320 is 48. So let it is asking with a question mark that what percent of 320 is 48. So let x percent, we have to find x, let x percent of 320 is 48. Now this means this is a word statement. Mathematically this will mean that x percent of 320 is equal, means equal to, so 48. Now x percent of 320 means x percent means x by 100. So x by 100 of 320 is equal to 48. Of operator means multiplication. So we have x by 100 multiplied by 320 is equal to 48. So this implies x will be equal to 48 divided by 320 by 100. This is equal to 48 multiplied by 100 whole divided by 320. So 1 0 cancels, and 4 divides 32 with 8, 4 divides 48 with 12, and 4 again divides 8 with 2, 4 divides 3, and 2 divides 10 with 5. So this is equal to 15. So 15% of 320 is 48. Hence the correct choice is B. B is the correct choice. Okay, let's do problem number 10. What percent of 45 is 54? So it is a similar question like question number 9. So let X percent of 45 is 54. So mathematically this will be X percent of 45 is equal to 54. So this implies X percent means X by 100 of 45 is equal to 54. Now of operator means multiplication, so we have X by 100 multiplied by 45 is equal to 54, and this implies X is equal to 54 divided by 45 by 100, which is equal to 54 multiplied by 100 whole divided by 45. Now 5 divides 9 divides 54 with 6, 45 with 5, 5 divides 100 with 20. So this is equal to 120. So 120 percentage of 45 is 54. Hence the correct choice is D, I guess. Yes, correct choice is D. Correct choice is D. Okay, let's do problem number 11. A number exceeds 25% of itself by 60. The number is. Okay, so this kind of word statement, it is extremely critical and very important that you understand the language of the problem, what exactly it is saying, what exact information it is giving, and what information it is asking. That is a very crucial step. In fact, the very first step that you must understand, so that you can formulate, you can apply the concept and formula correctly. So since the number is unknown, let's assume the number to be X. So let the number be X. Now what it is saying, a number exceeds 25% of itself by 60. Okay, by 60. Now 25% of itself means the number itself is equal to 25% of X, as the number we have assumed to be X. This is equal to 25 by 100 of X. This is equal to 25 by 100 multiplied by X, and 25 by 100 is 1 by 4. So X by 4. So 25% of itself means the 25% of the number itself is X by 4, where we have assumed the number to be X. Now it says that a number exceeds 25% of itself by 60. So this means that X, since the number exceeds 25% of, so we can say that X will be equal to 25% of the number itself is X by 4 plus 60, because the number itself is exceeding 25% of it by 60. So we have this equation. Now we have to solve this. We have X minus X by 4 is equal to 60. This implies 4X minus X by 4 is equal to 60. This implies 3X by 4 is equal to 60. This implies X is equal to 60 divided by 3 by 4, which is equal to 60 multiplied by 4 by 3, which is equal to 80. So the number is 80, and hence the correct choice is C. C is the correct choice. Okay, let's do problem number 12. 5% of which number is 12? So let the number be, so let 5% of x be, x is 12. So we are assuming the number to be x, and hence we can say that 5% of x is 12, which in mathematical form means that 5% of x is equal to 12. This implies 5% of x will be 5 by 100 multiplied by x is equal to 12. From here we can solve for x. X will be equal to 12 divided by 5 by 100, which is equal to 12 multiplied by 100 all divided by 5. So 5 cancels 100 with 20. This is equal to 240. Hence, the number is 240. So the correct choice is C. Okay, let's do the fill in the blanks section C. Problem number 13, part 1. 7.5% of rupees 1200 is. We have to compute what will be the value of 7.5% of rupees 1200. Okay. Now first, whenever a percentage is given as a mixed fraction, always convert it as an equivalent improper fraction. So 7.5 means 15 by 2. So we have 15 by 2 is a percentage of rupees 1200. Now 15 by 2 percentage means 15 by 200 of, we have rupees 1200. Now this will be equal to rupees 15 by 2 divided by 100 is 15 by 2 multiplied by 100, and of operator means multiplication, so you have multiplied by 1200. Now we have to simplify the expression inside the bracket. So 100 cancels 1200 with 12, 2 cancels 12 with 6, and this is equal to rupees 90. Rupees 90 is the answer. Okay, let's do part 2. Twenty milliliter is what percent of 3 liter? That is, it is asking what percentage of 3 liter is 240 milliliter. Now the two quantities 240 milliliter and 3 liter, they are of same type, that is volume, but one quantity is in liter, one unit is in liter, and other unit is in milliliter. So it's better we convert the larger unit to the smaller unit. So this will be equal to, the question it is asking is what percent we have to find, we have to solve what percent of, let's convert 3 liter to milliliter. So this will be 3000 milliliter is 240 milliliter. So now the question is what percent of 3000 milliliter is 240 milliliter, and we know this is 240 divided by 3000 multiplied by 100, this much percentage. Now if you simplify the expression inside the bracket, 100 cancels uh, 3000 with 30, 0 cancels out, and 3 divides 24 with 8. So this is 8 percentage. So 250 ml or 240 ml is 8% of 3 liter. Okay, let's do part 3. Oh, we also have section D, true false. Okay. So part 3, it is given if x percent of 35 is 42, then we have to find x. It is given that x percent of 35 is equal to 42. So this implies x percent means x by 100, and we have of 35 is equal to 42. This implies of operator means multiplication. So we have x by 100 multiplied by 35 is equal to 42. This implies we can solve for x. X is equal to 42 divided by 35 by 100. This is equal to 42 multiplied by 100 by 35. 7 cancels 35 with 5, 7 cancels 42 with 6, 5 cancels 100 with 20. So this is equal to 120. So 120 percentage of 35 is equal to 42. Okay, let's do part 4. 12 by 5 is what percentage? We have to express the fraction 12 by 5 as a percentage. We know that fraction, when we convert a fraction as a percentage, we just multiply the fraction with 100. Multiplied by 100, this becomes in percentage. Now you have to simplify. 12 by 5 multiplied by 100 is 5 cancels 100 with 20. 12 into 20 is 240. So it is 240 percentage. That is 12 by 5. The fraction to 12 by 5 when expressed as a percentage is 240 percentage. Okay, let's do part 5. 120 is it is asking what percentage of 80 is 120. So the question is what percentage of 80 is 120. So we know this will be equal to 120 divided by 80 multiplied by 100. This much percentage. This is equal to, if you simplify 120 by 80 multiplied by 100, 0 cancels out, 4 divides 8 with 2, 4 divides 12 with 3, 2 divides 100 with 50. So this is 150 percentage. So 120 is equal to 150 percentage of 80. Okay, let's do section D. These are true false statement. Section D, question number 14, part 1. It is saying that 6% of 8 is 48. Let's see 6% of, let's find out what is 6% of 8. 6% of 8 means 6% means 6 by 100, and of 8, this is equal to 6 by 100 multiplied by 8. This is equal to 4, 25, 4, 2, and this is definitely wrong. So we are having 12 by 25. and this is not equal to 48. So the statement is false. 6% of 8 is not 48. Okay. Part 2, 6 is to 5 is equal to 30%. So let's see what will be the ratio 6 is to 5 as a percentage. So first we convert the ratio to a fraction. This will be 6 by 5, and to convert a fraction to a percentage we multiply it by 100. So this will be 6 by 5 multiplied by 100 percentage, and this is equal to, if you simplify 6 by 5 multiplied by 100, this is 120 percentage, and this is 120 percentage is not equal to 30 percentage. So the statement is false statement. Okay, let's do part 3. 3 by 5 is equal to 60 percentage. So let's see what will be the fraction 3 by 5 when expressed as a percentage. So 3 by 5 will be equal to 3 by 5 multiplied by 100, this much percentage. And if you simplify 3 by 5 multiplied by 100, it becomes 60 percentage, and hence this is a true statement. Part 4, 6 hours is equal to 25% of a day. 6 hours is equal to 25% of a day. So let's see what is 25% of one day. Now one day is how much hours? One day is 24 hours. So this is equal to 25% of 24 hours. Now 25% means 25 by 100, and we have of 24 hours. This is equal to, of operator means a multiplication, so we have 25 by 100 multiplied by 24, this much hours. Now if you simplify 25 by 100 multiplied by 24, this is 4, and this is 6, this is 6 hours. Hence the statement is true. So this brings to an end in solving the test paper 9 based on the chapter of percentage. So these were the problems were not hard at all. These were just to check your basic understanding of the concepts on percentages. I hope this video was beneficial. If it is so, then please like it, share it with your friends, and once again please support me by subscribing to my channel, and also please do not forget to press the bell icon so that you will be notified by my future videos. So we came to an end in theoretical discussion of the chapter percentage and solving the problems from the textbook of author RS Aggarwal. Please watch out my other playlist, that is Maths 8 Hard, where I will prepare and solve some harder problems on the chapter percentage, which will be the problems which will be primarily based on the NCERT exemplar and some other competitive examinations, and some will also be framed by me. So please stay tuned for the harder problems, that is 10 good problems in the other playlist, Maths 8 Hot. So thanks for watching, and until the next video, take care and bye.